Shears. We need some flint shears to kind of get going with our barrels back here. We need to collect some organic material. Sometimes some packs have little wood shears, but not this one. You have to go for flint. No. Okay. Some packs you can craft flint by doing like 3 gravels if you're lazy like me. But we're just going to punch it, I suppose. Not a big deal. We got 2 off the bat. That's good. We'll take that. Flint shear. Fantastic. Complete our quests. Yippee! So, we have to grab some leaves. That's the whole point of making the shears, and we'll be sticking the leaves inside of the barrels to make dirt, or inside of crucibles later to make water. Let me... Sapling. Dance. You can ulti-mine with this. Break all of them. Oh man, that almost killed my shears, didn't it? My shears! They're broken. You can repair these, I think, by just putting them in here with the... Yep. I made an axe, I'm not even using it. Smort. So, here's what you can do. Go ahead and right-click and fill these up. You can use, like, the worms. You can use meat. Pretty much any kind of organic material you can stuff in these things to make dirt. We are going to have to sieve some dirt to get some seeds. Complete. Now, the oak crucible. Very important. This is how we start making our first bit of water. There is a chance that it rains, and that's very good, but if it does not rain, you're probably going to have to use a wooden crucible to get your first bit of water. Let's go ahead and make 2 of them, just in case. I only have 1 torch, though. Well, now that we have cobblestone, I'm going to go ahead and make us a furnace. I'll slam this furnace here. I'm going to put this oak down here and start cooking this. I might just let it do 1, and I'll take that out, put this in. So turn these into plank. We'll need the planks anyway, so it's all good. So if you want, you can start by making your mesh and your sieve and then start getting some metals. Which we might want to go ahead and do that so that we have some metal ready for whenever we need to gather the water. I'll show you what I mean. Torch here. Crucible on top. You see it has a rate. So it is cooking things. We'll go ahead and put some leaf in here. As much as I can. It's on another spot that I could work from, so I don't think I can place these down. No. Man. Okay, I'll just do it over here. Very good. You can see at the top, we already have these producing water. Put 4 leaves in there, or however many leaves it lets you put in there and fill it up. It should be enough to make 1 bucket. So you can kind of put it in there and leave it for now. So let's go ahead and work on our sieves. Steve and Steve. Now, these sieves are pretty dang cool. This is how you get your early game metal. You're going to want to grab out your string. You can do a little compressed craft like this to make you some string meshes. I'll do 4 for now. Now you can work out of these as they are by just using 1. However, they do have the capability to be able to operate multiple at once, as long as they have the same kind of mesh. If they have different meshes, you can't do multiple. But if you do have the same mesh, you can do this. Now, something else I've also learned, if you turn on your auto clicker, it's actually faster. I don't remember this being the case, but apparently it is now. So as you can see, I have a little inventory full of metals here. I'm gonna make another chest for these. Right over here. kinds of good stuff. Flint, metals, amethyst. Got our meshes and stuff complete. So yeah, it pretty much just goes over what I told you. Put many of them together and then get all of it done at one time. It's pretty good. I usually do 9, so I'm gonna go ahead and get 9 of them. Let's go ahead. I made 4 earlier. We'll make 5 and need more string. Yep, that's how it goes. I'll save one for later, just in case. Go ahead and make my mesh. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and expand the base a little bit. Did I have enough metal to make a copper? Wait, is the other one an iron wand? Yeah, I don't use that. So once you have these though, you can combine them. You can smelt them as is, or you can break them down. Like I think copper is actually fine to... Ooh, we don't have a pickaxe. We can make a pickaxe. Let's get our pickaxe blueprint. We will use 3 stone, and we'll put it here like this. Now we have a pickaxe. I'll put up this. And place our copper. Smash it with the pickaxe. And now we got 3 instead of just getting the one from the smelt. So it's a little bit more. A little tiny bit more. Now how much flint did we end up with? 4? Okay. Usually what I like to do is to go ahead and start upgrading these. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the 1. It'll be a little... It gives you small percentages. It gives you higher percentages for the drop rates of the different stuff they can get. And whenever you save things, you can get more than one of the items, so... Yippee! We can now build better. I think this says 9 blocks, does it not? I think it says 9 or 6. 9. Cool. I'll widen this side too. Sometimes this thing will just kind of throw all of your stuff everywhere. And it gets a little annoying. So I like to build out just a little bit around the sieves. If you stand on top of it in the middle, it should be fine though. But like if your inventory gets full, you'll end up just pooping everything out in different places. So let us go ahead and, well, we gotta break some more of this stuff. You do have to uncompress them to sieve them though. You cannot sieve them as they're compressed. So we'll do this for a bit. And I'll upgrade these sieves as I go. Like as soon as I get 4, I'll upgrade the next one. Get 4. You can pop it out by holding sneak and then right-clicking it. Give a little upgrade. Put it back in there. Oh yeah, I forgot the clicker. There we go. Get 4. Pull these out. Pop one out. Sit down. Turn around and boot, scoot, and boogie. Whatever it is they say. All done. Now, we got all together. Oh. Enough for 2. Ooh, that's not good. If I break this, do I have a chance to get more? I don't think so, right? Is it just 1 per? Right, just 1 per, right? Damn. Alright. We're like 1 short of a bucket. So we're just gonna build the bucket. We got our water sitting in here waiting for clay. While we do that, I'm gonna look here and... Oh, see. Go ahead and just do 1 full inventory. That should be enough, right? So we're gonna kind of want enough for 2 buckets, ultimately. All right. Everything that's stone, we'll do that. Everything that's not stone, we'll go in here for now. I got a little bit more than 3 stacks. Yippee. Let's get them combined. You can use those little building wands to build these outward. It's pretty nice for doing that. Ooh, break those down. We'll go ahead and do this. Go ahead and look down. Nice. Quick and easy, huh? Now we can upgrade the rest of these. What iron we got. You can't just smelt it straight like this since we're not going to be getting any other... We don't have the fortune on the pickaxe yet, right? So we can't even really utilize that in that way. Now, the fun is going to start beginning. Upgraded our mesh. We can start by building a bucket. And if we empty these, we'll save this dirt for later. Grab our dust. A bucket of water. Dust. Boom. We got clay. Very good. What we're going to also want to do is get some more leaves in these. More leafuses. More leafuses. We have to take our clay and we have to... Well, let's do the quest. All right, let's see. So we got our clay. With our clay, we need to make the porcelain crucible, which means we need bone meal. And we get bone meal by sieving dust. Let's not use all of it, but we'll use some of it. Oh, fuck. Well, I guess I'm using all of it. It's no biggie, right? We just make some more. So, it is not enough, though. We do need more than this. I'll just take this and convert it. Well, right, I said you're probably going to be doing that stuff over and over again. Guess what it is time for. I'm going to empty out my inventory. F6 shift. And I'll see you all shortly, I suppose. All right, back. Let's shift K these. I guess I should have been shift K'ing these two so that they can be consolidated. Consolidation. There we go. Get all the stone out. Need to get back out my hammer. I want to save some of these. Nah. All right. F6 back on. $13 bone meal looks good to me. Rest of my iron. Rest of my iron. Now we have 2 buckets. Yippee! Very important. Very, very important. Let's grab... Want to combine our clay balls and the bone meal to get porcelain, and then we'll use our porcelain to make an unfired crucible. Then we'll burn it, and while it's burning, we might as well try to work on making another, I suppose.